where excuse me, where
This is Ebee, man. She got you
yeah,
with the BC button,
fuck
man.
man.
Welcome back, terrestrials. In this episode, we're going to be tackling Evil Bong 2, Devil's Harvest, or King Bong,
Right.
because some of these movies just have several different titles. So it takes such a hard left turn that it makes zero sense as to what's going on. I mean, it actually, you know what, it does make sense because in the first one they destroy the bong,
Right.
but then they want to know more about the effects of the bong because we see
There's
the surfer stoner gets narcolepsy, the jock stoner gets fat, and the conspiracy stoner is humping everything. So
stoner boner.
yeah, stoner boners. So we see these guys like try to solve the mystery as to what's happening
Right.
with the help of their old faithful friend Al. And that takes them
Different
to,
actor.
yeah, naturally. Obviously.
Yeah.
That takes them to South America, to the Congo, or some
It's literally
indescript South
outside of
American,
California.
yeah, yeah, but some indescript area in the jungle, um because they call the delivery guy and ask him if he knows where they got it from, and somehow the delivery guy knows every goddamn thing about this
Yeah.
bong, so they end up taking him as well.
They couldn't get Chong back, so they were like, what about the delivery guy? Fucking then they were like, yeah, sure, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go on an adventure. The shooting days were like, okay, we need to do more like places to shoot in.
Mhm.
And they were like, what
Let's
about
shoot inside and outside this hut.
yeah, we're gonna go outside the fucking studio
Yeah.
and to place to make it look like the rainforest
Yeah.
in which we find what it's an assistant.
And also the daughter of the other researcher's partner,
All right.
that's his daughter. So she's continuing her father's research. She's Dr. Hottie McHahat, and the boys run into her, and she thinks that she might be able to help them.
Yes,
So
that the side effects of the bong, not the weed, even though they're growing weed,
no,
the side effects
it's the
of
side
the
effect.
bong.
Right, okay.
But the bong was destroyed, but okay, let's go with it, you know.
Well, they're
Whoa.
trying the bong was destroyed. These are the side
Right,
effects of the bong. Her
right.
weed that she's been growing may be able to counteract the
Yeah.
bong's uh
It made the
actions
grandpa
toward them.
walk.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some fucking boy if they got a hold of that shit in a church.
Yeah.
Woo wee. But yeah, so they smoke it and everything's fine.
Yeah.
And then they go back and movie's over.
Well, then they have to destroy the King Bong.
As you took that dick out your ass so you could see me.
Yeah, so they end up in so they end up in Poontang, the Poontang tribe.
Yeah,
Um,
the Poontang tribe that worships King Bong.
yeah.
Get it?
Um, yeah, yeah,
Fucking get it?
yeah, yeah.
Like,
But yeah, apparently Ebee, the evil Bong, is the wife or girlfriend of the King Bong.
yes.
Um, and she went to America to wreak havoc. You start to realize that she's trying to take over the world, and she keeps surviving, but also she's not really trying to kill anybody. She's just trying to trap them in the bong world,
Yeah, I guess.
I
Like
guess.
back to and see review one.
Yeah.
What's the fucking mission, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. What's
Uh
happening?
it's beat for beat, almost the same as the first movie minus small things. They have to go inside King Bong now. King Bong, you know, has naked ladies in
Yeah.
there to, you know, to subdue
To make
fucking
this
the
movie worth
smokers.
watching.
Yeah. And like I watched this very recent. And I don't even know how they defeated King Bong. I watched it. I finished it. I swear to God.
I've watched it
And
twice now.
and my brain's going, I know they fucking defeated it. I know the fucking rabbit, our delivery guy, got turned into a joint.
That part was fucking
I'm
hilarious.
a fucking doobie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That shit was that actually made me chuckle.
Right.
Which is shocking because I didn't laugh at a single thing else in these movies. Usually these movies are good for like one chuckle.
Right.
Unless you're somebody who can laugh very easily, then these movies are good for one chuckle. And this was the one.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a fucking doobie,
I'm a
man.
fucking doobie. Um, but yeah, like I know
I think
Allistair like figures like
I think
out
they
how to
work with
destroy it.
Ebee this time. I think
Yeah,
Ebee gets
something.
them out, and then they don't kill her this time. They just kind
No.
of like, all right, we'll come back with us,
Right.
basically. Like
Mm,
they're frenemies and throughout this series. Like
yeah.
she's always up to something. She's always being mischievous, but then somehow she also helps. It's very strange. But
Right.
yeah,
Eh,
I mean, God, these movies, man, these
right.
fucking movies.
They're not even movies. Like I noticed, and I didn't mention this on our first review of Evil Bong 1, but do you notice that 70s show like graphic? Like
Mhm.
when they're and it's like, yeah, it almost feels like they're just making bad television show. Like,
This could have just been one season of a TV show.
right, right. You
Cut
know,
out a little bit here and there, and they could have just made 1 12, or I guess technically 8
right.
episode season of a TV show.
I'm thinking more also like Evil Bong, like the like, oh, they can sell it in head shops or something, like, like you make a commodity for, like, stoners that sit there and wander like a video store, and it's like, meh, Evil Bong, man, yeah, I'm gonna watch that. And then like it's just like I've sobered up real quick after watching that, so
You know what it did do, and the movie kind of does it later in the series, is they market the Evil Bong brand
yeah.
that with ashtrays, stickers, even EB Bong statue or, collectible
Right.
things. It worked because I don't even smoke weed anymore, and I was online looking for an EB figurine.
Yeah.
Like it works. It turns into one big marketing ploy, but it works. So,
Exactly.
you know,
Where excuse me. Where
this is Evie, man. She got you
yeah,
with the BC bud, man.
fuck, man. But yeah, it's just garnered to like a certain category because I don't know where you could fucking sell this movie anywhere else because nothing fucking happens once more. The horror element is very laxed, very, very
Very.
not weak, not gone, not there, but
I
the
don't
horror,
see I don't see what horror there is.
it's
Again,
just the
just like with the
object.
first one,
Right.
the idea of a mischievous bong is very, like you mentioned, 50s horror.
Yes, yeah.
Like,
Oh, look, the
oh
brain that
no,
screams and it's
right,
coming at us on a
exactly. Yeah.
string and it's
Yeah,
attacking. It's
exactly.
like, no, it's not. It's fucking stupid. Fucking
Right.
stupid.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
punch
yeah.
that thing with a goddamn baseball bat. It'll be dead. But that's the only thing that really equals it, like,
Outside of this, it's just a comedy.
yeah,
I honestly don't understand why any of these movies got the horror title. Outside of Full Moon
Full
features
Moon, yeah. They're marketing
horrors,
it to like the
but like,
horror. section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like these are just comedies. These are just stoner comedies.
It's
And
just a
they're
stoner
light on the comedy.
Right.
Except for I'm a
Very.
fucking doobie, man.
Right.
Help
Just
me,
like
I'm a
one, like,
doobie,
okay,
man.
yeah, that's funny,
Yeah, yeah,
Um, the side effects thing. I like that.
yeah.
Oh, if they would have brought that in the first one, what does the evil bong do? It makes the effects extreme. I'm crazy munchies.
Yeah. I mean,
Eternal
yeah, that's
stoner boner. You
yeah,
know,
it's like they touch on a good idea, but
right,
when you watch the first one, you're like, and then like when you're watching on Tubi, it just starts like, starting the next one in 15 seconds,
right.
and you finish number one, you go, well, can't get worse, and then you start watching, and you're like, shit, yeah, it can,
No,
because
yeah,
this is
fuck.
fucking horrible.
Right.
Like the plot line, there this one seems a little bit more fleshed out, like there was a little bit more effort put into it. Like the first one had a fun idea. This one has a fun idea, but it's almost like they were like, let's actually try on this one.
Mhm.
With like you said, with the side effects thing. And then they go down there, and of course, this weed's gonna fix them and cure them somehow.
Right.
Overall, again, it's an enjoyably fun movie to watch.
Right.
Is it a movie to take seriously? No. Is it just something to turn your brain off and go, what?
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Badge of honor. Oh, you've
yeah,
seen those? Shit,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is.
I think that the biggest thing with these movies is it's a good reminder of like, yeah, you can go make a movie. It
Yes.
is that easy on a specific level, like Lamageddon, Suburban Sasquatch, Evil Bong series. Like, you can go out there with $30 and a couple of friends and make a movie.
Right.
Or, you probably need like $200 to pay for the strippers. But like outside of that, you can make a movie. You can
Right.
go out there and do it. And it can be whatever silly concept you have in mind, or, whatever half-ass flushed out plan you have, and you can do it. And I think
Yes.
that that's the biggest takeaway from these movies is you can do it. You can do it.
Right. And I do enjoy movies like that. The let's just go make a movie. Trauma,
Mhm.
the full moon has that sense. Thumbs up for fucking, you made a movie. Who
They're
gives a shit?
definitely their own lane, and they're definitely their own form of art, and they definitely appeal to somebody.
Right.
We just aren't that somebody. And I can still appreciate these movies. Like, reminiscing on the fact that I watched them is fun.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like, yeah, dude, like if there was five or six of us standing in a circle talking about this movie, it would be fun.
Right.
But to sit here and go, this movie had a good plot, good acting, like none of that stuff when you're talking about reviewing a movie applies to this movie, which is why it makes it hard to review, and there's not a lot to talk about. And it
And on
only
that note, Jacob,
yeah, sure, sure.
kill it or thrill it.
I gave the first one a thrill. I think that I will give this one a thrill as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind watching these movies, but there's
Right.
just nothing there.
I'm gonna kill this son of a bitch.
Yeah. All right.
Even though I like this one just a little bit better than
Mhm,
the first one. No, sorry, scratch that. Reverse. I like the first one just a little bit better than this one. It's
mhm,
still the same thing though. Like I was telling you earlier, if you start the first one and watch it all the way through to the second one, if we would just like edit both of them together,
mhm,
you know, I think it would be more coherent to see like the evil the Bong did in the first one, but you have to go to the King Bong to destroy King Bong because Ebee is just like a pawn in the King Bong scheme,
mhm.
kind of deal. So But kill this motherfucker. Jacob, is this a cult classic?
No, this one, no.
No, this one, no. Like I can see people maybe enjoying, but
I
it's the
think that
second
the
one.
series is
Mm,
kind of its own cult
right.
thing, but I don't say cult classic. I just think it's a cult badge of honor to have watched
Yeah.
kind of
It's just
deal.
all
So
right. You gonna go see this in the theater?
no, no.
No.
I've seen it twice
See
on my
part
TV
one.
and I'm not excited about it.
Yeah, see part one for that.
Yeah.
Jacob, what is your stars?
I'm going to give this one 2 stars, just like the last
And I am also giving this a 1.5 like the last one.
one.
Because it's the
We could
same
just
shit.
edit this into every single video that we do on this series.
Right. Right. And this is why,
Yeah.
yeah, like, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a movie.
It
So,
is movie.
right.
It is movie.